Alrighty viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and I am here today with Legaia 2 Dual Saga, and we're in the campsite, like usual. And since nobody said anything, and I'm going to do this for a lot of my other videos that never got any comments, we are going to actually leave this place. That's what my final decision was. And real quick, I want to show you some things. I ended up changing some of my equipment off screen. I now got the nomadic necklace for Mike here. Basically what it's going to end up having is AP cost down 2, Spellbind Guard, Reckless Attack, and Hit Gold. The thing is, I got that after getting rid of two things. I got rid of, let's see, let's go into our accessories real quick because I'm sure we can see what I got rid of. You know, at the very bottom we used to have well, actually we used to have a thief thing too, but I traded that for this, so now we no longer have you know, our thief thing anymore. Blanks really wants to play, but I haven't really been too good at actually, you know, entertaining her lately. But anyway, so we no longer have the ability to steal items from people, but I mean, it's not like it was very useful in this area to begin with. But I wanted to try putting this up because this could be useful later. I'm not sure when, but it could probably be useful later. I still got the wisdom bangle on, you know, with the special, but I was actually going to pass it down to somebody else, but then I would be without anti-petrify, and that could be dangerous, you know, like when we're fighting those one enemies. I was gonna pass it down to what's her name, Maya, and show off hers, but I never got around to it. On top of that, though, if I try taking it off to put something else on, there's really not much in the way of, you know, useful items that we have that I could put on for it, you know? Like, for example, this is going to be very useless, because you get turtle at one point, and, you know, turtle you can't turn off. I think it's a automatic thing. And Blanks, you're attacking a power cord, you dumbass. Anyway, let's see. Also, you got like these two, these two things right here kind of make it useful, I guess, in a way. Well, HP mover does, but the turtle doesn't. The turtle, remember when it was on Maya that one time, made it where she only did like double-digit damage, and that was about it. So I don't know, that's kind of dangerous to have that. Anti-bewitch, that would be useful, I guess, but I don't know. And then of course there's the assault bangle, which gives you anti-berserk, confusion guard, guard break, and kamikaze. I didn't know it had that before, because like what that does is your defense is sacrificed. Which, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, if I put this on him just real fast. Yeah, his defense is now completely gone. Basically what that means is, in battle, if ever he gets attacked, he'll die in one hit, pretty much. So, I mean, although it has the guard break, which is really useful, there's no way that I would ever think to use that, you know? And so, I don't know, I mean, let's put the tiger drill on. Especially since that weighs a lot less, so we can actually equip new stuff later on. Oh, I also got him the warrior's hand. I forgot what we had before, because I got rid of it without even looking at it, so I can't help you there. I just have to look it up in the last video and see what it was. But I got the warrior's hand because it let our weight go down while still giving us plenty of defense. I couldn't do anything with the life armor. or the Holy Rodist, of course. There's still no new upgrades there. Anyway, though, let's see. Who's in my party right now? Oh yeah, these people are. Anti-blind, MP heal. Gentle precision. Oh yeah, you can put that on. That's not automatic. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. Art attack up. Which I think I do have that activated right now. No card break. Oh, so that means I might have taken art attack off if that's the case. I don't know though. I know this is pretty boring, but I want to go through all this with you because if I just started making all these changes and then, you know, went afterwards and you were like, well, that was useless, yeah, that would be pretty bad. So no surprises means surprise attacks from the enemies will no longer happen, which is very useful. I just wish one of these wasn't very useful. Let's see, if I took this off, can I put that one item on? I can't. Okay, I want to see what it does with her anyway, so I might as well do that. Oh yeah, what does he have again? Shot hammer. Oh yeah, the anti-death, that's what I was talking about before. So we got the Hunter's Orb, Savior Orb. I haven't changed anything on him, I just put him into the party just recently. Okay, that's fine. Alright then. Anyway though, let's get out of here like I said we were going to do. Hopefully I remember which way to go, because I don't really remember. Now she wants out, but she closed the door on herself so she can't get out. It's kind of funny. There she goes. So, we're already 7 minutes in. That's great.
You're just a big fish in a small pond.
I forget if I mentioned, but I actually did get the book to this game. And, you know, I've been using, I actually was using it a while ago just to kind of look through stuff. And it's useful, but again, it's kind of opinionated or whatever, you know, kind of like how it tells you exactly what you should use during battles, and I like to kind of use my own things. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent on what I think about it. So there's that at least. Oh, and I'm going to mention something. So, I know I have been doing a lot of attacks that only recover, you know, AP, and that makes the enemies a lot harder to kill because, as you can see, you really don't do much damage with, you know, non-arc-based attacks. And of course the super arcs and hyper arcs do a ton of damage. And so I remember I was talking about, you know, I was like, man, we're having so much trouble killing these. But when I looked back, I was like, well, duh, it's because I'm not using my more powerful attacks. I mean, there's no boss fights nearby, so why does it matter? I just realized that this special ability thing is something you have to put on. It's not something you can just use. Oh well, I'll put it. I'll show it on this thing. The next battle we get.
Let's roll.
Oh yeah, I was noticing this as well. The main reason why I took out Maya is because her attacks were barely making a dent in the enemy's health, just like his is. And so I was like, maybe I should try somebody else. But, you know, the only other person that I could use at this time who would most likely have enough attack power to do anything more would be Vextrous, but since he's not leveled up enough, well, he's not going to be very helpful. So, I mean, it's like, what do you do? I need to put the guard break on one of these guys. I need to get more guard break things. Because, you know, without it, it's really, really difficult for you to do anywhere near the amount of damage you need to do to these enemies to defeat them. And I mean, it's not like you can easily get your hands on him either, so I don't know. That should be enough.
You're wide open. Right there. Watch this. Come on. Pay attention. Chop. Here we go.
The game audio is quiet today. It might just be because of how low my volume is, but it just seems overly quiet.
Take this!
Yeah, I have realized I do need to speak up more during these, because I haven't been doing that, like the battles. Or I will mention it and then never do it.
It's over! Hawkstroke! No
And I know
competition.
I just accidentally talked over him. I know I also mentioned that, you know, my mic might be dying, but actually it seems to be doing just fine in this episode, so I don't know. I believe this is the way out. And yeah, I'm thinking very hard about this, viewers, if you're wondering about what my decision is, like if we should leave or if we should just continue on to the end. And after a while I just realized, I was like, well, there's really no reason to stay and do all this right now, because as I was fighting these enemies I was just like, well, we're having a tough time, you know, fighting a lot of these guys. So it may not be a bad idea to, you know, go out, do the, I'm going to finish the Hunter's Guild, basically. I'm going to finish all of those as a, just way to get ourselves more prepared for what we're up against. Like I've said before, though, another thing, you remember there was a guy who was saying that, like, you don't have to be any higher than level 60 to make it through this entire area and more or less complete the game. Well, I want to be higher than that, to be honest, just to have like a safety blanket, more or less. Even though I went in totally against what I said, I was like, I had her do only like one super art, but I don't know. I could look up the attacks that are best for damage if I really wanted to, because basically, like, there are guys that tell you if you use this move combined with these moves, it will destroy your AP, of course, but you will do the max amount of damage possible that you can give at that time. I think I've talked about this. Is like, one thing I don't like about this is when you do that, like you annihilate all your AP, you end up finding yourself screwed in boss fights, because, you know, Sure, you just did like a hell of a lot of damage to the boss, but now you have to spend your time building that AP back up.
How about this?
Alright. Yeah, I'll do that. See, just for him, I'd have to like pretty much use his hyper on every move just to be able to do any amount of damage. I don't like that. I think that's pretty horrible, you know, that make you choose that as an option. Like, let me just show you something real quick. Let's just do only that and see how much damage she does.
Father's legacy.
I'm gonna regret this, but I just want to show you something.
Take this. Sanctify.
Okay, that's not gonna really make much of a difference because the zero balance it out. Yeah, 11. What was that, like 11,000 something? And I'm sure if the enemy didn't block at all, it would have been a lot more. So, kind of gives you an idea. I love attacks like that because they look like they would be so much more devastating to you.
This is it. This is it. Now, let's move on.
I like how we're mainly getting like accessory stuff, you know, like built like materials more or less instead of like actual items now. I mean, there's really no item that you really should be getting from battle that you need anymore. But, you know. Why do I keep forgetting to change that? Actually, this might be... No. This might be a good time to go all out with some origin attacks. Yeah, just in case it doesn't work on one of them. Oh yeah, I already forgot I annihilated her AP the last time. But I mean, with her, it's like not hard at all to build it back up, so I don't know.
You're wide open. Right there. Chop. Take this. You're mine. Dodge this one. Here we go.
That's pretty good, actually. I love when you find out things you didn't know about any of these before.
This is it. This is it. As I thought.
I really need to find out if there's a better weapon that I can get for him. I also need to, I think I mentioned this also in the last episode, that I might go do the Centaurian challenge after attempting this, just to see if we can survive it. Like after doing all the Hunter's Guild things. And I still want to do that, I'm not gonna lie. But I still feel like it's gonna be one of those things that's gonna be ridiculously hard to do, so I don't know. And I mean, since I already think I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna ask you guys because there's really no point. I'm just sitting here, I'm not putting in any moves, I don't know why.
Here's the now. Chop, watch this. You ready?
Oh, speaking of, I was reading up in the book, and it was actually saying that, you know, although the ability, like, you know, the move, like the food, atomic heat or whatever is like the best thing that you can make. It's saying that just for like pure offensive stuff, there's way better deals that you could make just for the sake of making yourself a little bit stronger. So I don't know.
It's over!
I don't know if I'm going
Come on,
to.
let's keep going.
I haven't decided how I'm going to do the final battle. Like, I mean, you know, we have not even used the point card since we started, and it's because I don't really think to use it on, you know, oh yeah, I still have this Fruit of Vigor. I actually found out that if you don't use these, you can actually improve them and make a Fruit of the Gods out of this one, and it makes all your stats go up. But I don't know if that's worth it, so I still want to hold on to this. We already used the Spell of Dark, right? Yeah. Yeah, where is that point card? Probably already past it. Unless it's at the very bottom. Let's try the very bottom first. Yep, there it is. So yeah, we have the max amount of points possible to put on it. You see though, the thing that sucks is, that means if I'm buying any more things, then it's not going to any use. So I kind of wish that I had been using this. Because I mean, it's not like you couldn't use it, you know, during other fights, done that amount of damage, and then go back and like buy a crap ton of stuff again. So I don't know. And since I don't plan to abuse the hell out of it in this game with the boss fight at the end, I might try, if there's like a hard enough boss during the Hunter's thing, I might use it during that. I haven't decided yet though. Also, another reason why I wanted to do this on screen instead of off screen is just because I went the wrong direction and went further down, which doesn't seem like we are. I wanted to make sure I got it on screen because I was actually going the wrong way the first time I started, and I felt really stupid. Yeah, this looks familiar. Okay, never mind. But I felt really stupid because I was like, wait a minute, I can't go this way because I'll be continuing on. And that's when I got into 2 fights before I got back to the campsite and decided to come back to you guys. Ooh, we don't have anti-petrify anymore, so we gotta take out this flare guys almost immediately if we can. Perfect time for Sleeping Dragon then. What else will work on it? Rapid attack probably will. Blue Moon Buster. Yeah, I'm aware that we're out of time. I wish this guy had more moves, because you notice he only has 2 super arts. I'm pretty sure I looked up his arts all over the place, and he had none other than that, so yeah, that kind of blows. Healing's not really much of an issue here because, well, you know, if we get killed, like petrified, then it's not really going to make a difference if we're healed or not. Will Surf Divide work? I think, you know, she'll miss the bottom one, but she'll hit him with the downward spike attack that it does. Alright, let's see what happens. Wow, that went down a lot better than it did. I mean, they don't really seem to have much health to begin with, but you know, you still don't want to take any chances.
Watch this! So boring.
Oh, that looks so awesome. You haven't seen that move since like the beginning of the game almost. I think this is possible status evidence. Let's see what it does. So somebody had anti-confusion, which I think was Mike.
That was nothing.
Damn, he's actually about to die. Just to lower their health at least by half. Okay, good. We got healed completely up. I think one time I got lucky and got a hyper art right. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a 30-minute, so what can I say? Oh, MP moves? Pfft, who cares about that? I still think the move that's the worst is Spellbound.
I was just off, that's all.
I was just off, that's all. Okay. Oh, fang bottle. Okay. Anyway, we gotta stop here. Since we have made it to the exit though, I will meet you in the next place that we're gonna be. I'm first gonna go and heal up, and then I'm gonna meet you at the Hunter's Guild place, basically. Till then, everyone. Bye.